Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back with another episode, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have AJ Rodriguez with me today. AJ, first of all, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you having me.
Can you tell us your current role?
Yes, I am chairman and CEO of Guadalupe Bank.
And as this podcast, Kerr 250, celebrates our nation's 250th birthday, which will be July 4th, 2026. And what I'm doing in this podcast series is talking to local businesses and business people about what their businesses may be doing to celebrate that anniversary and really what July 4th, 2026 may mean to you. And I was really surprised to find out your bank, it has a special celebration. So could you tell us about that?
Sure. It all came about last year. We got to know our friends at the Patriot Academy and constitutional citizenship course that they have. And so we began thinking at the bank, what can we do to celebrate our 250th Independence Day of our nation? And to just make a long story short, we decided that we would create something that we didn't have at the bank. And we call it the Patriot Cash Reserve account. And it's a checking account that pays interest at two different levels, but it's a checking account that will pay new money. It's for new money only at the bank. And on balances of between $75,000 and $249,999, we're going to pay what is the federal funds rate minus 2%, which federal funds rate is running approximately 3.60. So that means that the account minus 2 will pay 1.6%. We'll provide the first order of checks free, and then based on the balances, some other fees will also not apply. And then on balances of over 250,000, it'll pay the Fed funds minus 1, which again, Fed funds approximately 3.6, minus 1 means 2.6%. And what it's intended to do is to help customers we have some savings accounts that pay up to 3.25%, but it's to have something that they can perhaps make a little bit more on in light of some of the turbulent times we're having, but to commemorate the Independence Day, 250, and that's why we pay more on the 250 and over.
No, the purpose of this podcast is to talk to businesses because every business can celebrate our nation's birthday in their own way. And it may be obviously in the area of your business. I have a friend who has a stump grinding business, and he's given a special offer to people around stump grinding and analysis along those lines. So it's really, I find it great that you guys would find a way to honor America, to actually put a business offering in place, which will benefit your customers, and to tell everyone we're all proud that this is
Absolutely.
Our birthday. Could you maybe say a few words about what July 4th and this July 4th might mean to you?
When you think about our history and what all we've been through from the Revolutionary War to the Civil War and disintegration, everything, I feel like there's been a lot of things that have caused disunity or lack of unity. But I'd like to be optimistic, and I think I see more unity coming together. And I think that this particular 250th celebration just feels special. And I see it not only in businesses and people, but I think that what's happening in our country with some of our industry and manufacturing being brought back into the United States, and some of the things I see where we're gaining world prominence again, I think it's patriotic and I think it's American to celebrate. And we're actually talking to other businesses and don't have the plans quite finalized, or I would mention it, but we want to try to collaborate with other businesses. And so I just send an open invitation to anyone out there who wants to try to talk and sit down and see if maybe we're a fit. Well, we'd be happy to talk to you. And you can call me at 830-792-1968.
We are both old enough to remember the bicentennial.
Yes.
50 years ago. And I can remember being incredibly excited for the bicentennial. But I have to say, for all of the reasons you just articulated, I'm probably even more excited now because as divisive as things have been for too many years now, it seems there'll be one thing, one date, one memory that we can all share together, and that is to be Americans on July 4th. So I wanted to really compliment you all. I've heard so many businesses do so many things. literally, if you have a business, you are only limited by your imagination on what you can do to honor America. And everyone, please do so in their own way, just to say thank you or say I'm looking forward to, or just say I'm happy to be an American.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.